Something is out of place here. Can you see what it is? Or maybe that? Hey guys, it's Nick with Chestnut Hills Farmstead. Our 80-degree temperatures left us, and it didn't last very long. We're coming up on the end of September, and temperatures went back into the 90s. That's pretty typical for Alabama. So, Rhett and I are out here a little later today, not because of the temperatures, but because if you watched the live last night, Zoe's got like 60 baking orders to get out in the next couple of days. So her and Mackenzie buckled down on that all weekend, and I tried to help her get some packaging and labels done and stuff like that this morning. So we were a little bit later getting our start, but we've got something that we've got to get taken care of today. It's really going to be important to trying to keep our animals safe, and it's just got to be done. We've actually got a couple of different issues, and if you can hear the guineas, that's going to address one of them. Let me show you what I ran into this morning. That's not good signs either. Walking down through here and seeing a lot of feathers. I'm pretty sure I know what happened. Yep. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we had something pry the coop open here. There's actually one still inside, but all of the baby guineas are gone. And some of them may have escaped out here into the grass. I don't know. There were about 15 in there, and I'm seeing at least 6 that I can see. There's feathers everywhere. Yeah, I know, buddy. Yeah, that's not going to work. So, I know that there are people that don't like that, and I will try to kind of scale back how much we show it on video, but the fact still remains that we're going to have to start back trapping. It's just going to be necessary to protect our animals. We've got to do it. That's just all there is to it. I can't let that kind of thing continue. So we're going to get that taken care of. Now, how much I show that on video is totally different, but it's still going to be something that we're working on. Now, let me show you the other issue. Y'all remember a couple of weeks ago when Tater tore up the fence? Well, this time, she not only damaged the fence, but actually pulled a T-post out of the ground. And we just can't have that. Now, I told you when it happened that I was pretty aggravated. You know, we were out here after a night of ball games. So I was not in the mood to deal with Tater and her crap. Well, we got it fixed. Got her to stay in here. We're still trying to fix the fence over on the pasture that we lease. That's where they need to be. I don't want them in here with the goats. That's not where I want the cows. That's just where they are for now. It was the best place for me to put them so that they didn't escape that barbed wire fence on the pasture that we lease and go across the road to the neighbor's bull. That was even worse. Well, apparently she's still going to get out of this, and not only is she getting out, but she's damaging the fence. And if she's messing with T-posts, then she's running a risk of ending up with an injury. If you can imagine, Tater is a pretty big animal, and she's going over this fence that's held up with T-posts. nothing good can come from that. So it's not only to keep her in her safety as far as keeping her on the farm, but if so, she'll stop risking injury to herself getting out. So this is kind of my last ditch effort to keep Tater on the farm, because if she keeps doing that, she's going to have to be for sale. Now, mini Herefords are not exactly what you want to slaughter. It's not the best idea for those animals. They cost too much to use for beef. Can you? Sure. But it just wouldn't make a lot of sense to do that when I can go to cattle and buy a steer from them, or even go half or whatever on it, or even a quarter. So it would be a lot more cost effective to do it that way than trying to process a mini Hereford. It's just not going to happen, even though Tater's pretty good size. If this doesn't work, she's just going to have to be for sale. But I also can't keep an animal that's damaging my fence. She would need to be somewhere with higher fences. So hopefully I can keep her in here until we can get the one over at the lease pasture fixed. Because it's 5 strands. It's plenty high. It's just got some loose spots in it. And the bull was just too tempting for her. So I went to Tractor Supply. Nope, not a sponsored video, even though I wish it was. And got some knob insulators that I can put on wood posts. And I'm going to take a play out of Cog Hill's playbook and add a strand of electric across the top of this fence, because they had the same issue with Moody. The difference is I don't think Moody damaged any fence, and she is certainly not Moody size. But this fence was for goats. And it's not even the best version for goats. But it's what I had available at the time. And we'll make adjustments. We'll eventually put sheep and goat fence here. But this is a temporary home for the goats too. If you know, our plan originally was for all of this to be more for birds, because I want to use the pond that we put in here for the birds to irrigate the orchard and the potager all down the line. But you got to think ahead. You can't just build stuff to be torn down like we did the potager garden. I don't want to have to redo everything. So when I build the goat pasture, we'll do it with sheep and goat fencing. But for now, I've got them in here just because the Premier one was not working for us. We had too many goats getting hung up in it and damaging it, and it was not working the way we wanted it to. So we moved into more permanent fencing, which was never part of our plan for goats. But it is what it is. We've got to get this fixed for now. Use what we've got. And I think that's probably our best option right now, is to put some insulators on here, run a strand of electric across the top, and that will give me time to get the lease pasture fence fixed so that we can put the cows back over there where they belong.
From pasture poultry to the hogs that roam, goats and ducks and turkeys call this place home. Egg layers galore and donkeys too. On our farmstead journey, we're building something new. Join us on our adventure, watch our dreams unfold. Through the highs and the lows, our stories told. YouTube's where we share, but we learn and grow. With every view and comment, our family will show. So here's to Chestnut Hills and the path we take, for our family's future, for every step we make. Come along with us, watch as we strive on our farmstead journey where we're truly alive.
Alright, last one of these. Then we've got to get our regular T-post insulators on. We gotta go all the way around with T-post insulators. Y'all see what just came out of the grass? There's one of the small ones. And I saw one in the pen with the alpacas a few minutes ago. So we did have a couple made it through. I don't know what attacked them necessarily, but I do know what I'm gonna do about it. So at least we had a few of the younger ones left.
It's feeding time. Cinco, it's feeding time. Tater. Do you know how much trouble you're in? Do you know how much trouble you are causing for Daddy? He is not real happy about it. Do you care?
Hey, Tater.
Do you care? I didn't think so. I guess everybody would enjoy some clean water. So let's get our trailer hooked up and go freshen up. Mama got you feed ready. You want some? There's some for you. Come on, we'll go inside and get some. You want some of it? You can have some. Here, let's throw some for the geese. Here's Shadow. Here's Shadow. Here, baby. Ah, that's a good boy. Tinsel? Is it good? Obi, you want some? Does Obi want some? No, just Tinsel. Tinsel said it's yummy. Here's Shadow. Come on, Shadow. We gotta go share. Can we go share? Are you okay with sharing? Let's go share. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go up here and put some in the bowl. Come on. Ah, no! Stop it! Stop it! No. Get it. Come on, boys. Don't. No, Spot. No.
All right. See the post insulators. I got insulators on T-posts almost all the way around. I actually thought I had another bag of those, and we came up almost a full bag short of going all the way around. But I've got them on all the T-posts so that we don't ground out. Now we just got to fix the fence where she laid on top of it. Unfortunately, with both of us working full-time jobs and Zoe doing baking on the side and the boys involved in football, Mackenzie and band, it's just something that's going to have to take us a couple of days. I'm just out of time today. We've got to try to get the boy goats back in on their side, and a couple of the girl goats that have wandered in there, we got to get them back out. So let's go get them separated. I see Chance running, so I think they may have just got them separated. We'll check in with Zoe and see. But if they got the goats separated, it's time for us to wrap up and head to football practice. Typical week at the Chestnut Hill Farmstead. Since I ran out of those clips, I'm going to run down here and try to help Zoe finish up water chores. Filling up everybody's troughs. Getting all the troughs cleaned out. Buckets filled.
Obi, you splashing in the dirty water. You got clean water right here.
Are you going to lay down in that tinsel?
Oh, I was calling him Obi, no wonder. I think he got choked on his food. So he's trying to get it out.
Water.
I'm not sure, so we're going to watch him and see for a minute. See, he keeps doing that neck thing.
Why is there water dripping out of his neck? Huh?
Maybe that's water where he just laid down. He's starting to splash.
I can see smoke coming out of it. He said, can I have some more?
Is he enjoying that? Yeah, tinsel. Tinsel. You feeling better? Tinsel, you doing okay? You okay, buddy? You okay? Is that good boy Tinsel? Is that good boy Tinsel? Hey, my buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi. You okay now?
I came to help you with water chores, but I kind of showed up like a blister after the work was done.
Well, that's all right. We got everybody some fresh water. And I thought Tinsel was having some issues choking, but you got to read and you said it could just be hot and that foaming is kind of normal. Let me turn where you're with me.
Yeah, it's not abnormal. I was about to call Dr. D until I read that. And
Well, I was kind of freaking out a little bit. Me and Rhett thought he might have been
he
choking.
wasn't having any breathing distress or anything like that.
But he probably is warm. He laid down in the water we dumped out, thinking maybe he'll lay on down and cool off in the shade once we get out of here. But he's not foaming now, so I feel a little better about it. But he does not have labored breathing. So I think we'll just get out of the way so he can get in the shade.
So here's to Chestnut Hills and the path we take, for our family's future, for every step we make. Come along with us, watch as we strive, on our farmstead journey where we're truly alive.